Brief interlude while I roll up a fat thing. I've now put all my specials records together. I've just got to now put them all in the book in order as they came out, and then whack the price next to them. I'm really running out of battery power. I might have to fucking take this SIM out again. So yeah, that's at 95, look at that one. We'll just use this for a bit. I've got this plugged into it. Then place it in there. Try and prop that up somewhere. The old drone. So they had a perfect bit camera thing. Try it again. Yeah, I'll go boxing tomorrow morning. I'm going to pretend the fucking heavy bag is Clarion's place. Yeah. Jogging in there, yeah? Well, I won't be jogging, I'll be running. Is that going to sit there? Or is it just going to fall over? There's some breakfast cereal. It's getting quite warm again here now. Hello mate, Jimmy, how you doing? After that horrendous heat that went on for fucking months, it's cooled down for a couple of days, but I'll tell you what, I think it's creeping back up. Well, it certainly is in Kent. Hang on mate, I'll read that in a minute. Did I get a free fire? No, I actually got £1/2. So I broke it down, there's a bit up there, there's a bit over there. I've got a new man now from the next town up. Proper nice guy he is. Yeah, I'm picking up, I'm saving, I'm picking up half ounces. So I'm getting like 14. And it's really top stuff, I've got to say. Hang on a minute, mate. I have to quit squinting. I'll put my reading glasses down in a minute. My eyes are just shit away. Right, let's have another read. I'll tell you what, you're talking about dust, right? I've had some magnificent dusty stuff, mate. A lot of my pals that sell it, I used to wait, right? I don't know whether he was trying to rob you or not, but I used to wait, and obviously my mate just wanted the buds. But all you're getting all the pollen falling off right to the bottom of the bag. And I used to get some magnificent stuff. It was all dust and all fine, but it, oh, seeds and stalks. Nah, man, you don't want that, do you? You just want a bag full of dust, don't you? With little bits of budding, and then you know you're getting the proper dust there, and that's what I was getting. Saying that, we've all fucking probably smoked seeds and dust, seeds and stalks at some point. Right. This phone is attempting to charge up 72%. Fucking nightmare. I don't even think the power bank's even moving it. And Liverpool fucking lost, I think. It's a Geordies, man. Anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to sit on the doorstep and smoke some ganja, smoke some herbs. I don't know the herbs are around them. Because I think everybody up the street smokes herb. How about that? people mooching about. And this fucking phone's getting warm, man. I have a lights out there, isn't it? We'll take a lighter and we'll take a can of something cold, I reckon. Yeah, man. I'll tell you what, the best weed I ever smoked ever in my life was Purple Haze crossed with Northern Lights, and it was purple. I'll tell you what, I was tripping my bollocks off, man, completely. Best bit of weed I ever had, and it was just bright purple, man. You couldn't be, it's crazy. Big purple bud. Get the purple bud, people. Purple Haze crossed with Northern Lights. And you'll trip your bollocks off, man. Guaranteed. That's the best stuff I've ever had in my life. And right, I'll tell you what we do in the specials, look. As you see what I was doing, all the specials are here in little piles. We've got somewhere a folder all ready for the specials, which I've already made up. We've just got to input all your records, starting from the very beginning, which would be my new one, the first press that I bought the other week, and then we'll value them as we go along. Then just stick the values in the book. Yeah, just make sure 10 ain't blown away, burning. Saying that, I'd like to sell the whole collection just as a whole, but I think the record shop down the road here is looking like quite a promising exit for me, but we've got to be in the same ballpark, do you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, I ain't going to be pricing all these up top dollar, do you know what I mean? I know everybody's got to make a bit of money, you know what I mean? So like, how do you price, right, a Beat album up with Rankin Rogers' autograph on it? Do you know what I mean? I've got 3 or 4 of them. That's the only person's autograph I've got on quite a few records is Rankin Roger. But obviously you've got the value of the record, haven't you? Let's start like the base ground. You've got your basic record, which say it's worth 30 quid. But what is it worth then when the artist puts his signature to it? Obviously more. But how much more though, do you know what I mean? It's a hard thing to work out, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's very hard. fact, I've got about 5 albums that are oh, it's windy, look. I think it's blowing about. Oh yeah, I've got about 5 that are signed. You know. Yeah, so but how'd you price them? Do you know what I'm saying? The best way to maximise your dough on the records really is to sell them individually. But you know what I mean? I ain't got time to do that, like discography and things like that. I'd rather someone just bought the lot, or I was thinking maybe put them all on eBay and it'll just go to the highest bidder. Do you know what I'm saying? But then again, I think you can put on an eBay thing, you can put like a least amount. I think you'll take. Oh look, there's the old bill. Look there. I was just about to light my joint up. But the policeman that's going on here, it's the police skis. Look what they're up to. Police lady. Something nice there. Homosexual greetings from Vienna. Hello there, my friend. My gay friend. Everyone's welcome on here. Fucking. Where does she go by? Are you? Yeah, I was thinking maybe eBay, just bang them all on there. So I've got to get rid of the singles and all that as well, all of it. To be honest with you, collecting records can become a bit of a burden. Obviously I've got a lot of records that are my mum's, that are worth a lot of money, but I know where they're going. They're going to a music museum, the Rock and Roll Music Museum. It's pure history what I've got there with my mum. And I can't take them with me. I'll open that drink. Too much weed in that. What's that, your single? Get out there and find somebody then if you want to. All that copper was doing. Let's see if it's fucking putting in charge in it, or whether I'm just sitting with a fucking power bank and the whole thing's going down. It is as well. What I'll have to do, I'll keep this plugged in for a bit, but then I'll have to go and swap the SIM out of here into the other one again. Oh, it comes with a policewoman again. Good job I put my split down. Oh, it's a policeman now. She's staring at me for. He's a new one. It's quite rare that they fucking patrol around, mate. Put me in the old computer, mate, it'll fucking fizzle up, man. Start smoking, it will. Anyway, I'll carry on smoking my spliff now. I'm just going to carry on smoking it anyway. I'm allowed to smoke weed anyway, man. Legally. Whether I'm allowed to be sitting here having a blast, so I don't know, but at the end of the day I've got autism and ADHD, and It's all in my, it's all on my record. So I don't think they can nick me for it. She's got a lighter in her car. Well, they must be looking for somebody, or fucking something. Don't normally see them floating around. She did stare at me though, probably thought, who's that, who's the new one? I'm definitely on the Kent Police computer, that's for sure. Not for many years, mind you. I don't care anyway, man. I'll just sit here smart. I'm too old to fucking worry about them. As soon as I tell them what I've got, they can nick me if they want. I'll just be walking straight out of court. I've got like a 16-page diagnosis where it says I smoke it. Legally, I can actually get it on prescription, but I don't. I choose to get it from the street. And they're quite welcome to ask me, like they've done before, where'd you get that, where'd you get this, and all I say to them is it's not worth my while telling you anything. So there you go. In fact, they could be after, there was a couple of lads, is it Saron, them bikes that do about fucking 100 mile an hour. A couple of them was all balaclavaed up, zooming up here earlier. That could be what's going on. Or maybe they're just about to bust me. Be a right turn up, live bust. Not for the first time either. They wouldn't even catch me, man. I'd be on my toes. And they'd be so warm and cosy in their car, they wouldn't want to get out, man, basically. Just gone are the days of the Bobby on the beat, when they used to walk around. That's what they should do again now. How are they going to catch people driving about in a car? Do you know what I'm saying? You've got to get out and mooch about, haven't you? But does help that I've come from a criminal world, though. They ain't been back 5 minutes, Plus they didn't stop, like fucking. Then again, I don't think, probably ain't safe for them to stop, you know what I mean? To be honest with you. Yeah, it's probably that electric motorbike, I reckon. They were 2 up, I think there might be 3 up on it, with all balaclavas on. We'll swoop by again in a minute, give me the eyeball. She's probably for Uzi. But she can drone out really, fly around the police car. That'd get their attention, but it's all good, man. I can actually get what's called a cannabis card. And what that is I should really get one, but I can't be fucked, man. And what the cannabis card is for people that have got legitimate medical reasons, like me, I can get it on prescription. I just choose not to deal with the government. I'd rather deal with the street people, with people on the street than the, you know what I mean? The UK prescription system is a bit of a scam as well. But yeah, you can get a cannabis card, which basically what that is if you've got autism, ADHD, there's a couple, MS, there's various things that qualify. My mate's got a real bad back, he gets on a prescription. But I can get the card, and what the card is, it's just telling, you know what I mean, don't get me wrong, if I've got 16 ounces, I'm going for a ride in the car. Do you know what I'm saying? But if I've got half ounce, an ounce, what they do, they check through, because it's all proper registered, they check through, and they let you go on your way, and they don't take your weeds. And what that is, we should turn that bike off. What that is, it's to stop criminalising people that are doing it for medicinal reasons, and that's what that is. But I'd still rather not buy it from like the government or anything to do with the government. That's the best. That's what I think. But then I'm old school. Do you know what I mean? That's why I think. But my other mate swears by it. Comes through the post apparently. I think the old night's drawing in a bit now, man. I think summer's on the exit, don't you? She's quite pretty. They're all pretty. There are all loads of pretty ones around here, man. Pushing babies. Anyway, going on. Oh, pressed the wrong button again. Not a lot going on in the street. My fucking thing's a bit misty. Oh, 67%. We're on the up now. Maybe the power bank's starting to kick in. 177. I've got to remember that number. We got a bus that comes right down our road here. I always get off up there. When I first arrived, I got completely lost. But because I walk about quite a bit, I kind of sussed it now. Celebrate. Hello there from Italy. What part of Italy are you from? What football club do you support? Italian, must support football. New Year's Eve 2025 YouTube. It soon will be that time of the year again, I tell you. The way the time flies by. I think the older you get, the quicker it goes. I still keep thinking, how the fuck have I ended up in Gillingham? What a mad one. It's kind of ironic though that I'm walking over where my dad would have walked, like in the 50s. Because my aunt. So I'm also trying to trace my cousins. I put a post in the Gillingham Facebook thing. I've got 2 cousins over here. Because in the 50s, when my dad was in the submarines, he used to stay just down the road there with my auntie. Last time I see her, we was fucking right little nippers. Basically, her mum is my oldest cousin, and I'm the youngest cousin. And my auntie Pat is Graham, who used to live down there, and that's my dad's sister. But yeah, a couple of people have popped up actually and said, "Is this the girl from school?" and whatnot. And I tried the 192 thing.
You know what? You know the CNN.
And her postcode, because it only gives you a clip, doesn't it? Unless you pay it loads of money. Her postcode came up the same as mine. And to be honest, my Auntie Pat would have lived just down the road, opposite this road. I'm thinking maybe she's probably up this road and I've walked by her, possibly. But I'm going to locate her. Crazy, eh? Well, hopefully, someone will know her. My dad used to stay down there. I don't know what else it is, right? But I know it's Richmond Road. I'm thinking about, right, because my aunt lived there for fucking donkey's years. We're talking 60, 70, 80 years. I was thinking about knocking on each door and asking them. Because I just want to, you know what I mean? It's my history that I'm learning about. I'm now experiencing what my old man told me about. Obviously, he was talking about 1950. We're here now. I'm sort of following his footsteps around. Yeah, well, she still lives in Gillingham, so all the Gillingham people would have gone to school with her. Do you know what I mean? The original. Someone probably know. But when I put in the 192 thing, the beginning of her postcode came up the same as mine. I don't know whether that means she's on this bit. I'll have to speak to the post people, see what's what. But she could be even be on this stretch of what I'm on here. For all I know. We're around the same age. I'm about a year older than her. And her name is Kelly, but she's got another sister called Tracy. They're basically my second cousin. But yeah. No doubt I'll tell you what was an eerie feeling. Obviously my dad was in the submarines down at Chatham. I went down there, man, and stood by the water bit. And it felt a real sort of weird coldness flew by. That's what that was all about. That could have been my granddad or my old man. How many children have I got? What, with my cousin? Not really into incest, so any more comments like that, I'm just going to fucking delete you. Why would I? To be honest, I think Americans sleep with their own cousins, but that's not something that would really entertain me. I don't sleep with my family or anything like that. I think Americans marry their first cousin. I couldn't. No, you're all right, man. It's all good. But I couldn't marry my cousin, could you? Could you marry your first cousin? I couldn't even marry a fucking distant relative, like fourth or fifth cousin removed. I don't think. Because really, it's all just incestuous. Now, if I had a rich cousin with £1 million or £10 million, I might marry her and divorce her straight away just for the money. No, I wouldn't. No, I couldn't marry my cousin. Or not a direct one. Maybe 6th, 7th, 8th. You know, no, I don't even think I could do that. Well, you're not going to come across a 6th or 7th or an 8th, are you? No, I couldn't do it. Oh yeah, Muhammad, Muhammad, like what they all rave about, the Muslims, he was sleeping with girls that was about fucking 6 or 7. That's straight up. Need your bollocks cut off, man. If you think that's right. Do you know what I mean? Crazy. Yeah, a lot of Yanks have, because if you marry your cousin and have a baby, it can be all sort of genetically deformed and have brain damage in that. Yeah, it's pretty sick, really, isn't it? I think. Well, I've been brought up to think that that's sick as that. Basically, I think the majority of this country would say the same. It's not really something we yeah, I see loads of them talking about they shouldn't be on PIP if they've got a severe disability. It affects them. That's what I get from ADHD and autism. You don't get it for what illness you got. You get it how much your thing affects your life. As everybody knows, man. My ADHD and fucking autism is just horrific. Still, I'm glad I got diagnosed, even if it was at age 50. But yeah, I bet a lot of them are just there's people in my old village, man, that claiming everything, yet there's not a lot fucking wrong with them. Sticky fucking mattress syndrome, I reckon. No, I ain't got no kids, mate. Probably had enough fucking looking after my sister's kids when I was younger. I'm quite glad I ain't, really. My dad's nurse and carer for 25 years. So I guess when most people are out meeting women, don't get me wrong, I've had girlfriends and all that, do you know what I mean? Just never sort of went that way, but in fact I might get another girlfriend soon, how about that? As long as her name ain't Melanie, because my last 2 girlfriends were called Melanie. Not that I've got anything against you males out there. But nah. The last girl I went out with, we actually got on quite well. Melanie, Mel. She had a little daughter, Jessica. And we were both into raves. I was DJing at the time, and she's sort of the same age as me. We'd sort of grown up doing the same things. But yeah. But I can honestly say I've never had a relationship since I've been diagnosed and on all my meds and completely different. I reckon the next woman I probably meet, I'll probably just stay with permanently. That's what I think. But I'm not out there looking, you know what I mean? It's not like I can't get a girlfriend. Because then if I couldn't, it would bother me. But because I can, it don't really bother me. And I'm not looking, do you know what I mean? It'll happen, no doubt. I think some people look too hard. Would I have wanted children? Maybe a younger me would say yes, but an older me now, knowing what I know about ADHD and how it comes from your father, and how I got mine from my dad, and he got his from granddad, I don't know whether I'd want to fucking... No, I wouldn't change nothing, because I've been there for my dad. I was able to like really look after my dad. Do you know what I mean? I was trained in end of life care by the NHS in my home with my dad. And if I'd have had loads of kids, maybe I wouldn't be there, but I'd still probably looked after him. But no, it's no. When I was young, all my sisters was pumping out kids, so I was chief babysitter, man. I've done all the nappy changing and all that. Don't fancy a whole one myself. And what my dad told me years ago, he said you're going to end up with quite a bit of money where I've got no kids. And I have. No, I'm not rich, you know what I mean? I've got my drones and my records. And I'm doing my next exam to take me into the commercial world of the drone. In fact, if you'd have said to me a couple of years ago, you're going to be a drone pilot and do really well at it, and go on to take further exams, I would have just fucking laughed at you, man. Took any bet on it whatsoever. If you told me last year you're going to be in Gillingham back in this time next year, I would have just laughed at you again and lost all my money. Hello, Dave, and hello, what's that, Thomas? I've got an uncle. I had an uncle, Thomas, who flew in the Second World War. He was only 19. He was part of a big bomber crew. And my granddad is a Thomas as well. Anyway, trying not to bust my head on that Victorian ceiling. Anyway, can't wait to get this guy and got up today. That's my heaviest one yet, that's proper old school. I fired it up and I had it flying around here. How old do you think I am then? I have a guess, how old do you think I am? It's okay, I won't be offended, man. It's all good. Guess away. How old do you think I am? I could spy on you, but I don't really do that kind of thing. I'm going to have another joint. 60? No, not yet, brother, not yet. I am 54, I'm 55. On the 6th of September. '59. Yeah, you're my brother's 60. My oldest brother's 65. He ought to be. Yeah, we've all kind of grown up in the same kind of era then, mate. Skinheads and punks and Margaret Thatcher. Crazy. But they're the best years though, people. All you oldies out there, they were the best years, trust me. I think, anyway. You're 53, Michael. You're a year younger than me. I'm 67. Do you remember my walks? Yeah, mate. I'm in a different area now, but we're still walking in the summer, and we'll be walking in the winter. Christmas Eve. That's a mad one. I've gotta go and get the chair for the telly again. Take it outside. It's getting a bit colder now though. At least this fucking phone slowly going up. Yeah, I've been, but to be honest, the heat's really zapped me out, but it's only because I've been forced into a different area. It's a different kind of heat, man, with the sea down there. Saying that, I've gone from fucking walking flat, wherever I go, wherever you go around here, you're either going uphill or downhill. I don't know how they get along in the winter when it's all icy. Fuck knows. Oh, the trials just let get on with it, they get bored anyway. But we had someone make a nasty comment earlier about chopping people up of a certain religion with a big chopper. And I've got like a censor on here, and I read it. I said, you can't say that. I said, I'm not going to let that fucking through, and I banned him. He thought it was quite alright to say, do you know what I mean? I might have opinions on things, but they're not that extreme that I'm going to go start preaching out chopping people up. And like I said, I'm pretty lenient on here, but shit like that, I can't be doing that. And then he had the nerve to call me an idiot. Yeah, he's the one that wanted to go around chopping up certain religion. I do indeed remember you. Yeah, well, to be honest with you, people have been locked up, haven't they? For putting posts on fucking Facebook saying let's go and kill them all and shit. He's lucky, really. I'm not that way inclined. But I couldn't let that out. Hang on, let me slip my glasses down, man, so I can stop squinting. Death threats. Meeting kids. Bang 'em up, man. Banging 'em up's too good, though, isn't it? For 'em, really. I quite like the sting teams and that you get on Facebook and that. Like they pretend they're little girls and whatnot, and they go around and capture them right out. I quite like that. And still, some of them, do you know what I mean? They got pictures of their fucking beards, and still some of them deny it's them. Yeah, they'll get nicked, man. Oh yeah, Matt. Who's that guy that was on Facebook? That complete nonce, looked like a complete fucking case. What was his name? He kept getting released, man. You're right. I forget the guy's name, but everyone would have known him on Facebook. A proper PD. But he kept coming back, man. Just kept coming back. What fucking odd looking fella. Well, kiddie, he's youngish. I can't think of his name now. Oh, mate, that programme. Yeah, that Chris Hansen, when he lured him back. Yeah, that was wicked, man. Some of them used to turn up, fucking all ready for it, didn't they? Yeah. Fucking. That's what they should do over here, man. Except just give them a good fucking beating so they never want to do it again. Yeah, To Catch a Thief. Yeah, he done some classic ones, man. Inviting them back. That one used to cracking. Some of them used to turn up, get undressed, get in bed. Like, you know what I mean? And he used to walk in. Yeah, they definitely get out, man. Really, they should be on the sex cases wing under Rule 43, in my opinion. That's if there still is a thing called Rule 43. I'm old school, man. I ain't been banged up for years. Yeah. Especially now the internet, There's like paedophile communities, isn't it? Oh, gangs of them going around fucking passing kids about and that. It's like that Maddie McCann. Everyone goes, oh, it's the mum and dad. No, it ain't. They might have done wrong, yeah, but it's that fella, that German fella that did it. Yeah, I think I remember that one. So it stopped that coming through, but I will let that through. Yeah, crazy world we live in, isn't it? Gangs of them. Yeah, I think that German bloke, I think they're about to charge him actually with murdering Maddie McCann. And I don't know if you've seen a documentary on him. He is the man. That they'll blame the parents. Yet the parents were there. Crazy, eh? That's conspiracy theory people for you though. I'm not into all that conspiracy shit. Like all that vape clouds and all that. I try and educate the people that talk about the vape clouds. It's a jet engine. It's how a jet engine works. It's evaporation of water. When something hot, it's something cold. What do you get? And that's what it is. These people don't know how a jet engine works. So many conspiracy fucking theories, isn't there? And isn't there though? And it's all bullshit, man. Honestly. Like like the Twin Towers, oh, the Yanks did it themselves. Of course they fucking didn't. Do you know what I mean? But there's people out there running around fucking saying, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Get real. Fucking crazy. Sending death threats. They need tracking down, man. They need their IPs tracking down. And a little visit in the night is called for. Especially some of them, man, on the Facebook when they capture them out. You know what I mean? What are you doing chatting to fucking kids? Do you know what I'm saying? There's a limit, do you know what I mean? Crazy. And the decoys, right? The decoys don't lead them on. It's the fucking adults that are trying to draw them in, grooming them in, or whatever they call it. I ain't got a clue where anyone is, mate. I've just been sitting on here waffling for 53 minutes. 60% we're going down again now, so what I'm going to do, anyway, I'm going to go now. Don't forget to subscribe, everybody, because I will be back in about 15 minutes. What I'm going to have to do is, I've got a phone here as well, with a cracked screen, but it works. I'm going to have to take this chip out of that and put it in here, because this power bank just it hasn't got enough welly. The other one has. Anyway, thank you for inputting what everybody inputted. And I'll see you in the next one.